I'm Willow, and today we're playing some more Ark Survival Ascended on Aberration. I've done a little resource gathering offline because I wanted to get out of that cloth armor and into a hazard suit. The hardest part getting the materials for this was actually killing a carcanos for the organic polymer. I found the lowest level one that I could find and just kited him around, shooting him with stone arrows. It took me some time, but I was rewarded with enough organic polymer to make my first suit. Also, if you happen to be around the same level of progression as me and you're wondering where to get the red gems to make the gas collectors without having to go into the red zone, just check the loot that the roll rats toss out when they burrow. Not every time, but on occasion, they will spit out some red gems. They will attack you for picking them up, but I found that that was a lot easier than the long walk that it would be to get into the red zone. Not to mention that the red zone will kill me without a hazard suit, which I cannot get without the gas collector. Today we are taming a roll rat. The first step to roll rat taming is gathering the honey, and you can gather that in multiple ways. First, you could tame a queen bee and wait on its hive to passively create honey for you, or you can tame a bear and swat at a beehive. This is the best way to gather honey since it is the most rewarding. Bears get a lot more honey from a beehive than you would get gathering by hand. I personally don't want to tame a bear. I have a beehive that's really close to my base. I built this really bad scaffolding of sorts to reach the beehive, and I just come here about every 15 minutes. You get 5 honey at a time, and since I didn't know how many I would need or how many mistakes that I would make, I gathered 15 to 20 honey so that I was sure that I had enough. The next step that I personally took to tame my roll rat was to craft up a few cryopods. I did this because I fully tamed a roll rat really close to base, and while I was walking at home, a carcanos ate him. So I have to go tame another one now, and well, I don't want anything to eat this one. I had enough resources left over from the offline gathering that I did to make my hazard suit, and I made 6 cryopods in total. I don't have a cryo fridge yet, though, so if I want to recharge them, I'll have to work on that. Well, that's all the prep that I did, so let's get started. Roll rats are pretty easy to tame. After you've gathered the honey, you put one in your 0 slot and you wait on the roll rat to burrow underground. Then you use the 0 key to drop the honey over the burrow and he will pop out of the ground, eat the honey, and give you a percentage of progress towards the tame, if you're lucky. What I found happened to me, not only with this tame, but with the one that got eaten by the carcanos, is sometimes when I threw the honey down, he would pop back out and eat it, but not give me any progress, which I wouldn't mind too much, except that sometimes when that happens, you take a hit in your taming progress and get overall less levels after your roll rat is tamed. I wasn't happy about the levels lost, but after losing my first one, I'm willing to take this guy any way he comes. And she turned out level 190. She should have turned out 209, so we lost 19 levels. Bummer. Either way, she will gather wood just the same. So in the cryopod, madam, it is time to go home. Here she is now, all saddled up and safe at home. The next video for sure is going to be a base build. I have an idea of a base that I want to do that is kind of a tower type base. I thought of building something steampunk, but I just haven't seen that build in my brain yet. So I'll think on it some more. And in a speed build later, I'll do something steampunk, maybe with linked storage. I'll build a base in the blue area too, and that can be my steampunk base. I'm not sure. Either way, for now, we're going with a towerish base. If you are still watching me this late in the video, I appreciate your support. If you have some time, leave me a like and a comment. Name suggestions are always appreciated. Sometimes the creatures don't make it to name day because I get them eaten by something, but I do my best to give them the names suggested as soon as possible. If you took time out of your day today to come watch me play some Ark, then you are awesome, and I hope to see you in the next one.